watching MontyTV. I'm Jacki Karsh, sitting down now with Rajan Raghavan. He's the CEO and co-founder of The Fabric, a co-creation studio. What is a co-creation studio?
Co-creation studios where we come up with ideas from ground up. We come up with the concepts which are interesting to us, where we see a white space, especially in the cloud and industrial IoT infrastructure. It's a software infrastructure for the next generation of clouds.
Once you've come up with the idea, then what happens?
We look for entrepreneurs who may have passion for the same idea. They may have been independently thinking of the same idea, they have expertise in the space, they have been wanting to be entrepreneurs, they haven't had an opportunity, all of those. And we look for them, they get referred to us, or we find it through our network. One advantage of being in the industry for a long time is you develop a big network of people, so that's how we find it.
Are you looking for the next big entrepreneur or the next big idea?
The next big entrepreneur. And combined with the next big idea, we look for big ideas, which with the concepts we look for could be the next IPO-able company. So once we put the company, we put in some formation capital to get the company off the ground. Then we assemble a larger team, the entrepreneurs pull together other people, they start to put together, and then we invest a seed capital of up to $3 million. And that allows us to build the product, get it into the marketplace. It takes about 9 months to get a product into the marketplace, and then do the initial trials, and then the entrepreneurs go look for venture capitalists like March Capital to do the next round.
Most people come up with one good idea in their life. How are you coming up with multiple?
I don't know. People wouldn't give me a job, so I had to figure out how to create ideas, to create companies, to keep ourselves busy. But actually, it's a lot more methodical than that. If you look at the infrastructure space, if you look at a Cisco or a Lucent or a Juniper, and you look at all the products, and you can say what will be the next generation of these look like. If in the context of a cloud, it's very hard for existing companies to innovate. They have an innovator's dilemma. So we can take them, and we can say there are 20 different companies that can be created out of all these product lines in the new world of the cloud. And that's one methodology that you can start to use.
And after you've created all of these little companies, what would be, do you just let them fly on their own, or are you really very much involved?
We are very much involved. We are very much involved till at least the Series A. And after that, we are still involved in the company. After all, we spent the first 2 years deeply involved in ideation, in the go-to-market, in the technology development, every aspect of the operations. So the CEOs of this company always like to come back and pick our brains because we understand the space very well. So we continue to stay engaged, but not as involved after the Series A round of funding.
So it's like a live-in mentor, but then sends you off and gets a little bit of your profit.
Correct.